Is this the best $9.99 folding e-bike? Heybike Mars 2.0 is next. Let's go.
Rolling down the block, fat tires so wide. Folded up quick, now it's easy to ride. Colors pop loud like graffiti on a train. Heybike Mars in the sun or the rain. I'm a smooth operator cruising the scene. Electric in my veins, you know what I mean. Folding it up like a mixtape type. Unfold it back when I'm ready to ignite. Ride the Mars, ride the Mars. Shining bright under city stars. Fold it small, take it far. This ain't just a bike, it's who you are. Yellow like a sunset, bold like red. Camel for the streets where the legends tread. Black like the night, sleek like my flow. Riding through the town with the baseline glow. Pedal to the metal, Lord, throttle it back. This is my rhythm on the two-wheel track. No gas, no noise, just the wind in my ear. Heybike Mars making freedom clear.
Alrighty, Bikers, check out this slice of life here. Mars Heybike, or Heybike Mars 2.0 in this lovely orange color here. Orange Crush. Pretty cool looking combination here with the black accents. Makes a nice looking e-bike out of this thing. This thing's only about $1,000. It comes in two flavors, 750 watt or 1,000 watt. I think I have the 1,000 watt. I'm not quite exactly sure there. I forgot to check the box when I got it. But either case, it's a pretty cool looking folding e-bike. That comes in orange, black, light blue, and gray. And price right now, it's on sale actually. You can get the 750 watt version for like, I think like $8.99, something like that. I'll throw a link in the description of the video there, so check that out. Get the latest price. And for the 1,000 watt, it's $100 more for that. So pretty cheap as well. I think $10.99 or $9.99 with the sale. So let's get into the specs here and see what this Heybike Mars 2.0 has to offer. So here's your rear hub motor back here. Again, comes in 750 watt, which peaks at 1,400 watts, or 1,000 watt, which peaks at 1,800 watts. So pretty peppy here. Top speed is 30 miles per hour. So for a budget e-bike, that's a pretty cool feature as well. It comes with a 2-amp charger, and this e-bike has about 100 newton meters of torque here. 80 if you get to 750 watt. Here's the battery located right here in the down tube. This is a 48 volt, 12.8 amp hour system, so about 600 watt hours of power. It has an on and off button. It's got a, I think, a USB C port here, a regular USB port there if you want to charge your phone as well. You got indicators of the battery level right here on the battery itself. You can pop this on or off. The seat comes up actually to reveal that, so you can slide it out easier. Nice touch there. And there's also a suspension seat post here on the Heybike Mars 2.0. Something else on the bike that's cool is this rack system back here. Now, it's a very tall rack. You got some space underneath here. And this side has these side panels here. And Heybike says you can put stuff in here. You can, like, it's got holes and stuff. I think it'll fit, like, bottle cages, same width, things like that. I'll throw a picture on the screen here for you. But that's a nice touch, actually. It's something I never thought of doing before, is having just holes and ways to attach stuff to the side of the rack. Pretty cool idea from the folks at Heybike. I like that. Here's a look at your front suspension, brakes, and tires. We have these 20x4 Chow Yang knobby tires. Very typical, the most popular e-bike tire in the market for sure. Nice rim cutouts here on the e-bike with the red inner lining there. Just gives it a really cool look. And I've never seen this on a budget e-bike, I think, for less than $1,000, so that's a really nice feature that Heybike did. You have 180mm rotors here on the brakes. These are RSX hydraulic brakes, which are pretty good. They're grippy and stop the bike very well. Here is your cockpit. Nice locking grips here. RSX brakes. You got your control pad down here, plus and minus, power button, some side buttons here for info. You got a light and a horn as well. On the right side, typical Shimano shifter, right side thumb throttle, and here's your display. A little hard to see here in the light, but nice. It even gives you voltage, which is nice. Odometer max, average, and there's voltage right 53.2 right now. Good to see that from Heybike, and the little blue lanes light up when you ride, I believe. Class 3 e-bike has a cadence sensor. And we have 7 speeds here on the Shimano derailleur, tourney derailleur. Nice KMC chain, I think that is. And it looks like a 44 tooth chainring up front there. And again, your 7-speed shifter up top. When it comes to sizing, this e-bike weighs 75 pounds. It has a payload capacity of 330, a reach of 22, and a standard of a height here about 25 inches to this bar here. The reach itself is on the shorter side, I think. I'm a 6-foot guy, and I feel a little cramped when I sit on the bike. Kind of reminds me of that mop can I had in the shop recently, that little compact folder. This is only slightly longer than that, I think, as far as reach goes. So just keep that in mind. It may not be for a bigger rider or taller rider. I think I would say anybody 5'9" below would fit nicely on this Heybike Mars 2.0. All right, so I'm gonna go fold the e-bike and show what it looks like. First, we're gonna fold the pedals. I'm gonna drop the, pop that open right there actually. Kickstand up. Fold the bike in half. Drop the handlebars down. There you go. Now you can throw it in your car, back seat, trunk, and go for a ride. I'm going to sit on the bike and show you what it looks like on it. Just to say that, yeah, I mean, it has a little bit of a cramped feel here. It's 22 inches that I was talking about here. So kind of wish it was just another couple inches longer, so I had a little farther reach. But again, I'm a 6-foot guy, and I need kind of bigger e-bikes than most people. Here's a look at the front headlight there. Not much, it's not a very big spotlight at all. I do like the rear brake light though, because it's nice and big. It's nice and wide, and it's very bright. I really like this. Is one of the nicer tail lights or brake lights I've seen on an e-bike. So nice job with that Heybike. There's no turn signals. Well, it looks like this might have it, but in any case, it's really, really bright. I want to know about the lights. You can actually turn them on from this button right here, even when the bike is off. So if I hit that, it comes on. You turn the bike on, you turn the bike off. The lights are still on. You got to turn them off separately. All right, time for a road test. I got my orange on, so I kind of matched the bike. So I will be seen riding this thing here on a lovely end of October fall day here in Connecticut. So the leaves are falling, as you can see. We're going to do a speed test on this thing. Test out if we can do 30 miles an hour like it says. We'll go up a hill. We'll see how it does there on throttle only, things like that. Test out the brakes and just give my overall ride impressions. And stay tuned at the end for my likes and dislikes about the Heybike Mars 2.0. Let's go. Turn the bike on. We're in PS1. Looks like it may save the PS levels, which is nice. It's pretty punchy off the line, even in PS1. So yeah, as I kind of feared, I mean, I do feel a little cramped on this e-bike as far as the reach here goes. It's just, I feel very squished sitting on this thing. So it makes me feel small, or makes me feel big while I'm riding it. So I don't like that feel. So again, if you're under 6 foot, I don't think you'll mind. But this bike is certainly peppy, and it's fairly quiet back there with the motor. It's got the pretty short handlebar system here, so kind of scooter-like. For the money, seems like a pretty good value, but we'll see here. All right, designated speed test time. I'm on my little test track here. We'll do throttle only, then we'll come back. We'll do pedal assist at PS5 and see how we do here. So speeds almost match. They're pretty close. GPS versus the bike. We're already at 25, 26, 27 on throttle only here. 28, 29 in the bike. And see if we can cap it out right there at 28, 29 miles per hour here on the Heybike Mars 2.0. Now you can buy the 3.0 now too, which has dual suspension. I think that's the main difference. They've got their Ranger, I've got the Ranger 3.0 Pro as well, dual suspension. That's kind of their premium one. And they still have the Ranger S2, which is the predecessor to the Ranger 3.0 with the mag wheels. So they have all flavors of their e-bikes, fat tires available here. So I think Heybike's fat tires are probably the best on the market as far as just variety, color, features, and price overall. So definitely check them out. Right, now let's try pedal assist. Let's see if we can get to 30. See if that makes a difference here. Come on, bike. I'm in PS5. Oh wow, it takes forever to ramp up there, pedaling. Now it's coming on. 20, 24, 25. I got ghost pedaling here. 27, 28, 29, 30 on the bike, 30 on GPS. All right, we did it. Ooh, is that guy? That guy's on like a little Suron thing there. Dirt bike. Cracking down those things, guys, so parents, if you get one for your kids, be careful out there. Alright, so a lot of ghost pedaling there at that higher speed. But we did achieve 30 miles per hour, so thumbs up to Heybike. It's one more time pedaling just to see how. So now the power came on right away here. On that first run, it took like 3 seconds for it to kick in, but I'm not sure what the problem was there. But I wanted to throw that in the video because, yeah, it's better than I thought it was. Try throttle only. Seem to have pretty good power, so it should do pretty well on this hill. Again, that 750 watt gives you 1400 peak watts. The 1000 one gives you 1800 peak watts, and 80 versus 100 newton meters of torque on those two options as well. They were cranking. They're doing 18, gaining speed almost 19. Holding steady here. At this white mailbox here is where it gets to about 10% grade. So I do all my hill tests on this hill here, so the results are usually the same. So I hope we don't get below 10 here, so maybe we'll crest it around 11, I would hope. We'll see here. 14, 13. Okay, it's the steep part. 12, 11.1. All right, 10.4. That was the lowest. All right, I'm sure with pedaling there, I could have done that at 11. So pretty good result. Expected results from this Heybike Mars 2.0. All right, now I'm going to do my downhill run where I just coast the bike down the hill at no power and see what kind of speeds we get, see how just stable it is at the higher speeds. I wanted to show you my helmet though first because it's fall now, so it's much chillier, and when that wind hits your eyes, my eyes water like crazy. So I switched to my Lumos helmet here, which has the face visor on the front. So now I got my glasses on and I got this visor as well, protecting my face. So it makes it much more comfortable to ride in cooler conditions here. So check out Lumos. It's got lights on it as well. And it's an excellent helmet overall with MIPS. So it's pretty safe. And people like this helmet overall. All right, here we go. Put it in the 0 power there. If I sit back a little bit in the seat, I get a little bit better reach, but again, I still feel big on this e-bike, being a 6-footer. No rattles, no squeaks on this bike, so that's a pretty good sign of quality here. By the way, this is UL listed e-bike as well. I forgot to mention that about the battery. So you got peace of mind there. I'm doing 25, going downhill here. Very stable. Bike is not shaking at all. Pretty solid. Just hit 30. All right, we test the brakes down here. 31, 33. All right, ready? Little fishtail at the end. That was good. These RSX brakes grip really well. Okay, e-bikers, so likes and dislikes. So dislikes, the ghost pedaling here on that chainring. Definitely need a bigger chainring on here and maybe a bigger freewheel. I think it's just a 14 and 28 tooth back there. It's probably pretty basic. And this is either 42 or 44. Didn't list it on the website, so I couldn't tell. The other dislike is just the overall reach here for a 6-footer. I feel a little squished on there. But again, if you're below 6 feet, I don't think you have an issue with that. Pretty cool bike. Favorite features or likes? I like the rack idea with that side panel here to put stuff on. I'm not sure if they have accessories for that, but it looks like you can use zip ties, things like that, to add your accessories. You know, you could take a folding lock and just basically zip tie it on the side right there, since you don't have any bottle cages. Power is great. Again, I'm not sure if this is the 750 or 1000. I think it's 1000 watt. It's a pretty beefy motor back there. Good power, good top speed. You got full speed on the throttle, which is always nice. The overall layout, I mean, this is a pretty short handlebar system, so it's kind of a negative. Great brakes. The battery is only 12.8, so I'm going to try and kill it here this afternoon. I'll let you know, but I love the tires, cutouts, good looking. So, you know, for the price, this Heybike Mars 2.0 is an excellent pickup. It's an excellent value in the e-bike market here. So I tell you the good and the bad of all the e-bikes I ride. It's your choice to make that decision, so check it out. Let me know what you think about the Heybike Mars 2.0 and drop a note there in the comments. I'll throw a link in the description. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, guys.